Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. Today I will be commentating this 1cc first loop on Sonic Wings 3 for the Neo Geo. And to preface, let me just remove this white screen here. It's too white. It's blinding me. So I should be clear. Not a big fan of this game. The clear was pretty fast. It took me like I think 2 days, but like not actual 2 days, like a day of like save stating creating the save states, like doing I think 2 credit feeds to it, and then I set up the save states with the plan like most, and then I did repeated save state practice on a couple trouble spots, and then the day after I just save state for like half an hour, 1 hour I want to say, on things that were giving me trouble, especially the stage 5 boss, and then I started doing full runs. And as you see, this game is at least to me, right? At least to me, I thought it was very memorization heavy. Like I had to know where the planes were going to spawn, because if you just stay down the screen and wait for stuff to happen, you get overwhelmed really fast. So let's start. In terms of planes, I tried 2 planes when I saw from Clear's line. Hang on, my camera is too big. There we go. That's better. So apparently the P61 is a good plane, like top tier, and the Ju Stuka, Ju 81, I think, the German plane. It's also really good. I start with the Stuka because apparently the damage seemed higher to me, but the thing is that the shots is only goes only forwards. It's only very narrow, and so if you have threats that are coming from the sides, then you have to sweep the screen left and right to get to them. Whereas the P61, the shot is less strong. You have to point blank the enemy to do a lot of damage, but you have a homing shot and a wide shot, so that like makes it a lot easier to deal with the popcorn enemies, the Zackos, as you were going through the stage. So let's start. I'm just like save stating, restarting and mashing here. So stage 1, we start focusing this green plane. You go back a little bit just to dodge the shots that are coming. Pick up the power, point blank the tower, no problem. Pick up the power, there's gonna be like 3 planes, 1, 2, 3, and then you destroy the building. There's gonna be 2 boats here to the left, just kill them. And then just stay up on the screen, there are gonna be like 4 tanks, and then this is what I'm talking about. If you stay like way down the screen waiting for stuff to happen, all these guys start shooting you at the same time. The bullets on this game are pretty fast. It's not like a traditional. This is a very strange boss music, if you ask me. It's not like a traditional bullet hell shmup where you can, the bullets are slow enough that you can, dodge and go with the flow. Over here, there are planes that are just zipping the screen and they shoot a omega fast bullet at you, and then just dodge. I'm not talking about this boss because it's like pretty long. Just stand on top of the boss and then dodge a little bit. Destroy the left wing. By the way, I copied the route from Pan's video, PAN's video. I'm gonna link it in the description. Excellent route. Apparently I learned the game in an hour. Of course, he's much better than me. Right here we start on the plane, then go back a little bit. 3 boats to the left. These guys never shoot, so that's good. I'm gonna grab a power up, go back just a little bit. There are 4 planes actually. It's sometimes where we're clipping me. And now we're getting to the first part of the game that actually there is some risk of dying. There is a boat to the right here that I like focusing. And if we go back here a little bit, hang on, where is it's, yeah, I wanted to go like a little bit faster if I can. Okay. Actually, already destroyed. Let's do this. Very quick tip with the mode, really. If you stand more to the right of the screen, like right here, can you, oh yeah, here's where I was. If you stand right here, then the boat is gonna shoot you and the shots are gonna like leave the screen immediately. So that's very helpful, right? Whereas if you stay right here, then you're gonna have 3 shots aimed at you, plus there's 1 shot from I think a plane that's coming along. And so that's gonna be harder to dodge. So like if you start from the right here, the shots leave the screen and then you're just gonna tap dodge to the left as you destroy the boats that are coming up. Yeah, just tap, 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 and then tap, tap, tap to the right. That building has a bomb. And then, yeah, the end of the stage is like pretty enough, pretty easy.
shoot down.
Alright, this boss, pretty easy if you know the strat, so let's cover here. So what you're gonna do is, this is the main part of the boss, you're gonna focus this down. So you're gonna stand on top of this guy. You count like 2 seconds, like 1, 2. You can look at the movements of the turrets or memorize the time, which is what I did, and then you know, okay, it's time to back off. So you back off, he's gonna shoot at you, you throw a bomb at that time, so you dodge the shots, and you're gonna explode the whole boat and you win. That's it. You focus fire him, dodge, bomb, it's over. So the winning theme I really like when you win the stage. It's really cool. Now in this game you get more points if you collect the items as you're closer to the top of the screen. So the idea here is that you're gonna stand all the way to the top and you're gonna get 300,000 points. It's the only extent or extra life that you get in this game. And let me balance down the volume a little bit. I think this is probably better. And then the last 2 tanks are gonna have 2 power-ups, which you pick up, and then you're good to go. So we're on to stage 4 now. This is the first time where I think that like some strict routing is better than not having strict route. This green plane here has a lot of health. So what I do is just I stand on top of the 2 cannons here. The hitbox, as I understand, is the actual plane here. So if you get all the way up here but don't touch it, you're fine. The damage on the P61 is really high if you point blank enemies. So you stand on top here. As you see these planes coming along, you just move to the left and then you loop around and kill the guy. Pretty easy. So let's see the motion. Point blank, move to the left, bam, 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 and there you go. Now there are going to be a lot of Zakos here, a very fast, very random planes. So like, just dodge, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I was getting killed a lot here. They're going to be to the middle, then to the left. Now the tank part. You're going to get to a mountain. There's going to be a tank. I tried to route this part in several ways because the tank is not the problem. The thing is that 6 enemies come flying along and they shoot like aimed bullets at you, and the bullets are very fast. So it's very easy to get killed here. And the issue is that if you get killed here, or in most parts in this game, you come back with no power, you pick up 1 power up, and then you don't have the homing side shots, and then you get killed again, and you game over. So basically what I'm saying is that if you die in most points of the game, that's a reset, which kind of sucks. But that said, you can line up right here. There's a canyon, there's a road. If you line up your nose a little bit to the right, like in between the mountain and the canyon, like right here, then as the tank shows up, you're gonna fly straight up, just point blanking, and you're gonna dodge all the enemies. It's kind of magic. See, check it out. Move up. All the shots miss you, pick up the bomb, and then you're fine. So this is and this is like 100% consistent. I tried this several times. Now this mountain is random. Sometimes there's an eye that's kind of obnoxious. The other things are pretty okay to deal with. This is the eye. The eye is kind of more dangerous. Now the plane boss. Okay, plane boss. You know, it's not a hard boss, but it's very easy to get hit in this game. Now, the good part about this boss is that there's a lot of slowdown as all the shots are coming along and your shots are going through. So it makes it a lot easier to dodge. So what I do is I just stay down on the screen. I shoot it like a little bit, let's say 5-10 seconds, while it's easy to dodge. And then after that, I like throw 2 bombs and then the boss is over. You're going to kill the left wing. There you go. There is a lot of slowdown, which helps a ton here. I dodge, and then I'm like, okay, that's enough hitting. So 1 bomb, and then another bomb, and there you go. Easy stuff. Now it's gonna be stage 5. This stage is easy, but you know, sometimes I get hit here. I don't know what to tell you. I just stay way down the screen and just like strafing left and right, shooting at everything and trying to dodge stuff as it happens. It's usually pretty easy to dodge, as you can see, but I'm gonna get clipped here. Now, a good part about this stage is that there's a ton of power-ups. So I die. But if you die here, it's actually not that bad because you can just like pick 3 power-ups back and you're back to full power. So that's one of the better parts to die if you need. Okay, let's do the stage 5 boss. The stage 5 boss was the part I had to train the most in the game because, again, the bullets are very fast, and so there's some strict dodges that you have to do, which I found to be hard. So if I routed the thing, I thought it was easier. So let me point this out to you. So imagine these are 2 windows, right? It seems like a window, right? There's a square and then there's an X in there. So what I do is I stand right in the middle of the window and I just, on top of the screen, just point blanking. As my nose, the nose of the plane, touches the middle of the X, then I move all the way back and stay down. If you stay there without moving, the shots are gonna miss you. So stay down, then miss, and now you go to the left a little bit, follow along, you have to do 1 dodge, then 2 dodges, and then as you do the second dodge, then you move up and you bomb both the enemy on the right here, this guy, and the rocket, and then that should do enough damage to move you to the next stage, to the next phase. And you can point blank the enemy if you want. Okay, now we're gonna go all the way to the left and up, and you can't get hit there in this phase. Unless you die like it is. But we have 2 power-ups, so it's good. So, like, you just stay there. See? It's pretty safe. 100% guaranteed. Okay, now you ideally don't die, right? And then you pick up the power-up. Now I'm back to full power, which is great. Now we're gonna stay in the middle of the screen and just like strafe a little bit and dodge what comes your way. It's not a long phase, so it's decent. There we go. And now this guy here, if you want to make it easy, you can just like move up, point blank a little bit and bomb, or you can point blank a little bit and win. I found this part actually really easy. I didn't get hit here a single time. I don't know how it works, but you know, I'm not complaining. And there we go. Now we have stage 6. Stage 6 is another bonus stage. Like, just stay down, hold the shot button, you win. That's it. Now we have basically 4 bosses left, and the game is really short, which is why I didn't mind having to memorize a good chunk of the game, because it was like easy to memorize and everything. But compared to, for example, Batsukan, which was my previous clear, or Dodonpachi, which I'm working on currently, you know, those games, you don't have to memorize everything, just some sections. So yeah. Our 2 planes here, one power up, one at the bomb. Do not pick the power up. In this game, the power-ups are temporary, so you want to pick it up as late as possible. Now, the strat for this boss is this. As the canyon here is getting down on the screen, like if you... Let's move back just... So you see this part here, right? This Coliseum of sorts. So as this, like this section here, for example, leaves the screen, then it's your cue to pick up the power-up, move to the middle of the screen. Now, you're gonna stay on top of the boss, the middle of the boss. You count like 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you move down. Ideally, the 2 turrets are gonna miss you completely. Then you do like 4 dodges. You move up to the boss again and you win. That's the idea. If you die, well, you know, stuff happens. So you pick up the power up. I'm strictly on top of the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down. Dodge. Now 1, 2, 3, 4 dodges on top of the boss. There you go. The point blank damage on the P61 is very high, but of course the risk is also very high, so you have to, you know, have these timings memorized. Now it's the octopus boss. You just stay, let me explain first. So you stay down the screen, in the middle. He's gonna shoot 4 times, so you dodge 1, 2, 3, 4. And as soon as you dodge the 4th shot, you go up on top of him, point blank, you're gonna move to phase 2. Now, one thing that may get you is how far up do I need or can I go to point blank the boss? Actually, the sprite of the boss helps a lot here. So you see this like the head of sorts, the cone. I'm delineating the line here with my mouse, like this line here. If you touch this, you die. But if you touch the bottom part, you don't. So you want your nose to be right where my mouse is. You want to be right here. And then you're doing maximum damage and not dying, which is very good. So yeah, let's do that again. So 1, 2, 3, 4 shots, point blank. Now, I took a long time to point blank, which is why he started shooting, so I had to bomb there. If you do it faster, you don't have to bomb, you move to phase 2 immediately. Now, phase 2 is extremely easy, just point blank. He's going to do a circular shot, you just wait. As the shots are going to hit you, you bomb and then you win. So you stay there, gonna hit you, bomb, it's over. Easy. Right wing now. And we're on march to the final stage. So final stage, there's a couple asteroids here. Ideally, just point blank them because they shoot some random shots. They open up and shoot like that. And it can be a bit obnoxious to dodge. So point blanking is the way to go in this game, basically is what I'm saying. Like point blank everything. Okay, now it's the eye boss. The eye boss is pretty easy. What you do is, imagine the eye is going to show up in the middle of the screen, as it is. So you stay in the middle of the screen, a bit to the left, so you dodge the lasers. And you point blank, of course. So there, a little bit to the left. And then you wait, a couple monkeys are going to show up. And you wait. Now if you look to the left here, right here, an enemy is going to show up here and shoot you. As the enemy shows up, you bomb to dodge the shot, and then you keep doing the thing. So enemy shows up, I bomb, so I'm invulnerable. And now basically you just move back, and you win. Easy stuff, right? So now only the final boss left. Again, point blank everything here. The asteroid, the thingy there on the left. And then the 2 asteroids, and nobody bothers it. Now the UFO enemies, the final part. This enemy is quite random in terms of movement. So what I found is this, basically. Like I'm gonna line up my plane as the OVNI, as the UFO ends, so kind of like right here. He's gonna leave the screen and come back. As he comes back, I'm gonna do a ton of point blank damage on him and explode, which does more damage. Now the issue is that I only have 2 lives, so that is kind of risky. So ideally you have 3 lives here. And then you're gonna, just use the rest of the bombs you have, which is gonna be 3 in my case, ideally 6 in your case, and then if you hit one of the bombs, you win. There you go, just waiting. I did a ton of damage, as you can see. And now basically I have 3 bombs, I have to hit 1 bomb. That's it. So I'm trying to guess where the boss is gonna show up. I missed that one. I missed the other one. I'm kinda getting worried here, but I hit this one and then we're good. And that's the game. That is Sonic Wings 3. And then as it turns out, we destroyed an evil organization by mistake. So yeah, I don't know. Easy game to get a 1cc, if you ask me. Like, especially because the game is so short, right? So you just have to, memorize the key parts and then you're good. And then the second loop starts and it's pretty, I don't know. Just screw you, you're dead. That's it. But yeah, I won't be returning to this game anytime soon. I can tell you that for free. But it's nice to have another 1cc in my belt, so to speak. And now we get back to the usual business. And there we go. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully this was a fun time for you. And yeah, we'll see when the next video comes up. Not sure. Cheers. Bye bye.